Hi, this is Dr. Kerry Johnson. I wrote recently the book, Negotiating the Deal. You know, I've read many books on negotiation, and you probably have too, but I've never read one that gives the psychological backup, the psychological underpinnings for how a negotiation works and how to negotiate more effectively. What's the psychology behind how people make decisions? What do they think about? It's not just for billionaires. You know, we negotiate every single day. You negotiate with your kids going to school, your spouse, who's going to do what, this. You sometimes negotiate big deals like salary, compensation packages, but you negotiate things like cars, homes, purchase prices. And here's the really important part. Everything is negotiable. We just have to be talking to the right people to make sure it is negotiable. Here's a interesting concept for you. Let's say that you make $1,000 negotiating a car. You got $1,000 decrease in price. And you did it within about 15 minutes. That's the whole length of time that negotiation took. Could you say that you made $4,000 an hour during that period you're negotiating? I think that's true. What if you made $20,000 negotiating a property? What if you are selling a house and you made $20,000 more than you thought you would? And let's say that took an hour. Does that mean you're worth $20,000 an hour when negotiating? Yeah, I think that's true. Billionaires are great at negotiating because they have teams of lawyers, negotiators working with them. George Lucas, the guy that created Star Wars, was only offered $200,000 for the first Star Wars movie. Yet he negotiated the merchandising rights, and he became a billionaire because he negotiated something else besides just money. You're going to learn a bunch of things in this book that you're going to be able to value. Number one is called bracketing. Let's say you want to buy a car here. Their offer is here 20% more. Do you just make an offer about what you want to pay, or do you bracket and offer 20% less than the price you want to pay? How about make the first offer? Should you ever make an offer to somebody? No. Get them to make the first offer, because then you can bracket. Because everything always falls to the middle. Whenever you negotiate, people always want to try to reach the middle. So therefore, you never offer to split the difference. Make them offer, otherwise you'd be splitting. How about when you're working with a committee? Someone says, well, I need to take this to my boss, I have to take to my committee. What do you do then? Can you negotiate with that person? Yes, you can. We're also going to introduce things like how to make the negotiation go quicker with time pressure, competition, making sure that they know that we're serious about things. And also, we're going to try to find out a lot more psychological about people with a technique called the 5-step bridge, or how to listen to people into telling you what they want, what the bottom lines are, and how they're going to be able to make the negotiation work. And the last part is, the reason I wrote this book is not just psychological. I think negotiation should be a win-win. I think if you win, they lose, that's where relationship stops. I want to make long-term relationships that we can negotiate with people frequently by making a win-win. So, Negotiating the Deal. It's one of the best books that I've read, thank goodness I wrote it, on how to negotiate from a psychological perspective, but also helping the other side win perspective. Please buy it. You're going to love this book.